I do genuinely love women. I hate that anytime I see a black woman in one of these properties that I cringe.
Yep.
I truly do hate that they've conditioned me to do that.
So you want to watch the Obi Wan trailer?
Oh, yep. Yeah.
Let's diggity do it.
Alrighty.
It's 2 minutes. It's a 2-minute teaser. It's not a teaser. It's a trailer. It's a full trailer. This is gonna suck. I don't want to do this.
It's such a deal. I'm not a colonizer.
I am. Big time. Colonizing the internet. Taking it over. One patron at a time.
The fight.
Tatooine. We've never been
Oh,
here.
at another goddamn desert planet. I mean, I guess this one actually has to take place on Tatooine, but
yeah,
still. Anyway.
We lost.
That does not look very good CG. Nostalgia.
Stay
Is that
hidden.
supposed to be Luke?
I guess, yeah.
Oh, look at them using the old music. Shameless. Who's making this thing?
Oh, the Batwing's there. That's cool.
Who's making this thing? Is that the X-Jet?
I don't know who's the showrunner for this. Is it?
It's probably some chick.
I guarantee it's a chick. My guess is it's a strong woman of color. More than likely.
Ebra Chow.
I caught it.
All right.
Deborah Chow.
Now, I will say, when I was interested in The Mandalorian, I was reviewing it. I thought she directed some of the better episodes.
She did. For to be fair.
Yeah.
I'm
like, but I was still optimistic that any of this could be good. I don't think it can be anymore.
No, I don't think it can be, and I don't think
that's a while ago.
I don't really want to see this
pre-pandemic
anymore.
Mandalorian one.
Yeah, wasn't it the season finale, the first season? I believe.
Think so.
Which was a really good episode. It was one of the best, probably honestly one of the top 2 or 3 episodes of that series.
I don't even remember what happened, because I remember like an episode before that, Boba Fett's, or what's his name, Mandalorian's in the desert, and like miracles his way up a fucking wall. I was like, what he just teleport? How did he do that? What was that? He's like, sneak up behind him, like, oh, gotcha. It's like, what? I guess if you write that he can do anything, then he can, but that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
To hunting Jedi. This patience.
Damn it. That music still gets me, and I'm not even a prequel fan.
It was really good music. It's the best part of it.
Jedi cannot help what they are. Their compassion leaves a trail.
But they got the strong woman of color.
Man,
check.
I hate this. Like, okay, I love black
You
women.
have to be racist.
I love black women. I love them to pieces. But I do genuinely love women. I hate that anytime I see a black woman in one of these properties that I cringe.
Yep.
I truly do hate that they've conditioned me to do that, because I really rather not be that person.
Unfortunately, it's the appropriate response now. Like, it sucks, but it's like, all right, there we go. Like, you roll your eyes, and it's like, you can't say anything about it because, what are you, a racist? It's like, yeah, that's why I have a problem with it, because I'm a racist. Not because it's like she's going to be an overpowered character who's going to lecture all the men. It's only there to check a box. It's part of your worldwide agenda. Yeah, no, none of those reasons. It's just because I'm a racist. Yeah, well put. You really summed it up. Very concise.
That's why you got to basically ignore that when they come with the, oh, you're racist, you're sexist. It's like, no, these fucking companies are using this shit as shields from criticism. That's all this shit is.
Mm-hmm.
You put in agenda. If she wasn't a strong black woman, she would have been she would have had purple or green hair and would have been LGBTQ, or she would have been something else, or that maybe they would have made her disabled and said ableism. It would have been something. There's something. So if you criticize it, oh, you must be this. Oh, you must be.
They're
that.
hiding behind it.
They're hiding behind it. Content, and you're hiding. Yes,
it's a shield for their agenda,
and it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks. I should be like,
suck.
Oh,
it's not right.
Interesting.
And as much as, like, someone posted in the video that I put up about the woke Lord of the Rings, and they're like, why would these actors take these tokenized roles? And I'm like, Look, man, I was an actor for a long time, dude. You can't turn down a role in Lord of the Rings because of your like principles. Like work comes along very rarely, even for successful actors. It's not, you don't have that luxury. You know what I
You
mean?
gotta take the job.
You got to take, especially if you're like an unknown, you have to. You got to take the job. And it's a huge job. That's a
Yeah,
giant opportunity. Like you got to take it.
it could
So I
change.
don't,
It could change your life.
yeah,
Same
so
with
I
this
don't,
actress. I
yeah,
don't
that's
know
what I
if she's
say. I
good or
don't
bad.
blame the actresses. I don't blame the people who are taking those roles. Like the actors are pretty stupid. Like it's like they're all emotion. They're not
Mhm.
logical. So it's like they're not going to scrutinize the writing, and they might a little bit, but it's like they're all in the agenda too. So when they see that, but it's like if you wrote a complex character, they'd play it with the same conviction. It's not about
Mhm.
like, you know what I mean? They're just doing the job.
But it just was like, oh man, I hate that I'm now conditioned to this shit. I hate that I'm conditioned to basically see a black woman and just go. I don't
Yeah,
want to feel that way.
that's
I
fucked
really don't.
up.
Yeah, it
That
is.
is really fucked up because it should be a good thing.
Yeah, it absolutely should.
That's why, that's why I always liked The Expanse. There were women of color, but it never mattered. It was just, that's who was in the role. Like you never thought of Naomi, like as a black woman, you just thought of her as Naomi.
Yeah.
It wasn't that she was black. It didn't matter. Like, it's like, yeah, she is black, but it's not the point. The thing is with this, it's always, that's the point. And it's like, that's racism, motherfucker.
Yeah, this we had like yeah, and I'm sick of the leading with race. Like you just like, yeah, I'm a black man. I'm say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. I love black people. I'm black. But it's like I'm not like, oh my God, it's the first thing you say about me. I think I never in my entire life led with race to the extent that they want us to, or that they force everyone on in their agenda to. It's like, goodness gracious, race is a thing. It is, there's good and bad, but like it's never been this serious. I mean, I know at certain times it has been, but in my lifetime, it wasn't this serious until they made it this serious, until they made it every single moment of every single thing.
Well, it's amazing.
Um,
They're using the very thing they say is about unity. They're using race to divide.
absolutely.
It's intentional. It's intentional.
Yeah.
You can't look at these representations and think like what they were trying to do was get as many fans as possible. They were messaging, they were postulating. It's a lecture. So immediately you're going to alienate people. You know that when you're doing it, right or wrong. So
Mhm.
so once in a while, okay, but it's over and over and over. And so now you're using race to divide people. You are creating a racist mentality. Vigilante Williamson himself, black guy, just said when he sees a black woman, he's like, ugh. Like that's the response you've created now.
And
Like
it
that's
sucks.
intentional.
That's not the response I had 15 years ago when I was see a black.
No,
I said, oh, okay, cool.
never thought about. I mean, you think about it, but you didn't think about it like what's behind this.
Yeah. And so when I see this character, I'm like, oh, here you
Here's like
go.
boy, here we go.
And she's gonna tell off a white officer. You know it. She's gonna emasculate as many white men as she can. She'll
And look
probably
at her; she's
emasculate one.
so powerful. You can already tell. She the way they've already shot her, and the way she's like in the crowd controlling things, and she's like this lone. It's just like a boy, and she's
She
a
might even be
villain.
stronger than Vader.
Yeah,
I know
right.
that's
Exactly.
some
I'm
line.
sure that's what's coming up. And it's like, she's a lone, person. So it's like, her challenge is she's probably not even going to be a villain by the end.